How do you solve a problem like social engineering? Like the challenge is, as I said, it's the user that will effectively be making that payment. So if that's the case, what's the most context you can have? And when we think about a holistic approach or a layered approach, there's a lot of factors that come into that particular payment to that point. That customer's previous transactions, where they've been located, how they've made those transactions, have they shifted from the mobile app to the web? Are there changes that we can see that make us think that this actually payment looks a bit more risky? And the challenge with real-time particularly is that as soon as real-time is introduced into any country, you're going to see an uptick in fraud because the fraudsters switch from credit card sort of channels to internet banking, which means you're going to have more money mules. They need to originate accounts to receive these fraudulent funds. And so what you've seen from a historical perspective, and I'm using the UK as an example because I think it's where it's most mature, is they introduced faster payments in 2007. By 2009, all the banks were thinking to themselves, actually the fraud losses have gone up. We're going to introduce card readers, secure tokens, something physical that the user actually has to have to make the payments. There's a realization after a certain time that customers hate that as an experience for them doing their internet banking. And then the banks invest in technology to try and defend against this, including our LexisNexis ThreatMetrix products. Now that helped on the account takeover angle, but basically as the banks have put more defenses in for the fraudsters have realized the single point of vulnerability is no longer the bank, it's the customer. So they switch to social engineering. And what I think we're seeing is as countries are introducing real-time payments, that time period that I discussed, which has taken over 10 years in the UK, is hyper-accelerated. It's moving straight to scams. So this is why we have a scandemic, and that's why it's kind of so prevalent in all of our mindsets, because it's just an exact consequence of real-time payment introduction. Just enables the fraudster to do it quickly.